And hey there, everybody. This is Dirty Gamer here. Hope everyone is doing all right and well out there, enjoying your day. So this is gonna be this is gonna be a video for Fortnite. It's gonna be for two things. It's gonna be for the Delta One, the Kait and Marcus Bundle, and as well as for the Emergence Gear Bundle. It's gonna be an overview and review. Thanks to all my subscribers and followers. Make sure you have those bell notifications on. Kindly subscribe, which is for free on YouTube. And also kindly throw me a follow on Twitch as well. Encourages me to content create. Appreciate you all very much for that. All right. So on to the video here. So we're first going to look at the Kait Marcus bundle. It is a 5-item bundle for 2,000 V-Bucks. It is 1,000 V-Bucks off if you bought individually here. So let's take a look into that. So something to note here, it is a Gaming Legends series, and you see a little note, complete a match on Xbox Cloud Gaming or Xbox Series X/S to unlock a matte black style for Marcus. So that will obviously be done after you make the purchase and after that match to get that black style. So taking a look at Marcus here, this is kind of the older Marcus. It is based on the Gears of War 5 Marcus Fenix. Kind of see his like cool little do-rag there with that emblem on the front. You see he looks battle hardened with that scar underneath his right eye. His eyes almost kind of have like a little piercing, a slight piercing hue to them, which is kind of interesting. I don't know too many people notice that. And when it moves, it actually does move with them. So that is kind of, I did notice that. He does have his typical kind of armor, the infamous Crimson Omen logo right in the middle. And then the kind of blue circles next to that belt buckle. So he's fully armored up. As you can see, around the legs. So this is what it looks like, kind of your, kind of base here. And the second style, like I said, will not be unlocked until you basically complete a match. So now you will get there's also a Sonic Resonator back bling. As you can see, kind of basic looking, black with like a very slight blue accents. It is pretty big, and it does just hang off like by the thread off the back, as you can see at this angle. It is to me a very base back bling, nothing too extra about it. Now we have Kait Diaz, also Gaming Legends. She does have two styles, but you will see I deem them more just color palette swaps. You can see here she also has kind of that eye where I almost thought it looks like some more tears in her eyes, which is kind of interesting to me as opposed to Marcus, which has more piercing look. Kind of look at her here, so earrings, the hair kind of tied up, and then kind of like a little two-tone with the hair with a slight red hue. Now this is more like definitely kind of like a winter looking color here with the white, but she also does kind of have those similar features. Kind of almost like like a phoenix emblem, those two circles around her. You see some like some little fur that comes around her, and on her pants too as well, or jeans looks more like. You can see there, and you kind of see little accents, very slight of the blue. So there you go here. To me, I don't know why she looks a little bit like she's looking more down when Marcus does look a little more like forward and up. So I find that something else. So here's what they deem a style, but to me is more of an option, which is the winter orange. Um, so the winter orange look here, as you can see, it doesn't even, I don't know if I deem it orange. To me, it looks more like a brown or burnt sienna. If you're going to look at your like Crayola crayon color scheme there. I'm not going to be quibble too much. You see here, she kind of has like a cool little hat, like a beanie. So it is a little bit different. Yeah, there's no beanie here. But she's still kind of looking like a little bit downward more so, Marcus. And she has kind of like a zip underneath. No, they both are zips, just a color swap. Okay, so to me, it appears that, yes, it's just a color palette swap other than the hat. So again, they deem it winter orange. I deem it kind of like a slight in the brown category or burnt sienna, but you pick what you think it looks like here. Again, that feathers, feathers or fur on the outfit. Now the back bling, I do have issues with the back bling. It is very base, very basic. It just, to me, kind of looks like a tile. Nothing special here. It is actually floating off of her back, as you can see. Nothing, again, nothing special, nothing animated, nothing reactive. Again, these are probably one of the most basic back blings I've ever seen in a bundle. And then to the last thing, it's the Emergence Hole Spray. Um, the spray is that right there. It's only okay. Now I'll mention later. I believe a couple of these items could have been swapped with what will be the next bundle that I will also take a look at. So as you can see here, for the price for 5 bundles, I'm sure to excuse me, the 5 item for this bundle, it is for 2,000 V-Bucks. So let me get that here. And there it is. So just let me take a quick little for this here. Just want to get that for the shot. Okay. All right. And we'll just call this for that bundle. All right. So I will equip it as well just to put it in the locker so that we have that in the locker already. Most likely we'll probably equip Kait because Kait was the last one, but I'll equip that as well just so that there's no confusion. So yeah, so that's it. That is the Kait and Marcus bundle. Oh, well, it's a good thing I was slow on the buttons here because it might have swung past it. So this is interesting. Um, I didn't play a match with this bundle. However, as you can see here on the screen, it is showing up and it is allowing me to claim it. So that's kind of interesting. Considering that what they deem was kind of like a requirement or like a quest sort of. So there you go. It says I earned the following awards even though I didn't like do it. So we could take a look at this closer into the locker. But yeah, I will say I do prefer this, which I had a feeling, the matte black look. I had a feeling that that would be the case, but as you can see here in this small little window demo, that does look cool. So I'm gonna claim it first. I'm not gonna equip it yet. So we'll do that in the locker because I do want to get to the Delta One, the Emergence Gear Bundle part of this overview and review. So as you can see here, it is a 5 item bundle. It is for 1,600 V-Bucks or 1,300 V-Bucks off if you bought it individually. So that's what that's about. So what I'll do is just a quick little thing here so I can like get this in. Okay, great. So we'll take a look into this. And then you'll see what's inside the bundle, and I'll kind of discuss what it looks like here. So here's the emote, Knife Tricks. Now, I would have automatically substituted this emote for one of the either the backlings or the splash, the spray I should say, instead. So that's what I would have did. I think it's actually a decent emote. Here's the Thumper Harvesting Tool. So one of the weapons in Gears 5. You can take a look here, and the enemies kind of have, I think. Unfortunately, as I said in my, item shop update refresh, one of the weakest sounding, and unfortunately, as we will go through, such as this Butcher Cleaver, the next one. Oop. Same tinny sound. And the Breaker Mace. Now this has a better backswing sound. Tinny on both. The clang I guess is not as bad on this, but I still feel these are 3 of the tinniest sounding considering like the size of especially of this weapon. I expected a bigger thud. That's pretty tinny. So I'm needless to say, these 3 harvesting tools very disappointed with. And then finally, the Skiff or Skiff Glider, depending how you want to pronounce it there. Again, also from that Gears 5, this is what you ride and traverse in for certain areas there in the campaign. So as you can see here, and this is where I'm a little bit this is a separate bundle and it is for 1,600 V-Bucks. So I definitely would have swapped out the Skiff and the Knife Tricks with, again, the 2 back blings that I consider very basic, as well as that spray. So what I will do here, just go back to this Knife Tricks one because I do like it. I'm going to make the purchases seen here for 1,600 V-Bucks for these 5 items. And there we go. So let me just take my quick little cap of this. There we go. And so what I'll do similarly is just equip, so we know what we got. Most likely I will just have to go through all these individually, but I'm just going to equip it anyway. So that way that takes care of that. And then let me just do a quick little thing here. All right, so yeah, so that's going to do it for, that's going to be for, again, that Emergence Gear Bundle sorted. All right, so now what I'll do is go over to the locker and we'll take a look at what these items look like in the locker. What I'll do is I want to kind of start, well, I have Kait already, so I'll go with Kait here. This is the default look, the winter. Get a little bit better of a look. Maybe you can kind of see what I was referring to in terms of her look. She looks like she's looking more downwards. Looks like tears are in her eyes, like I stated before. And again, there's that basic outfit there. And my very disappointing back bling. It's a pendant. So, but again, to me, looks like tile. There's that. And then this is the breaker mace, which we just happen to have selected. Swing that there. There's that skiff. Now, the only thing is, in terms of like what you would want to use for contrails is going to be a little bit, because obviously it didn't come with one. I really don't know in particular if there's anything really just kind of like your basic gray. Like, well, I guess I probably do have this chrome. Yeah, I guess that chrome look kind of is gray, so that works. Here's the, oop, that's not what I want to do. Here's the Knife Tricks Emote on Kait. We'll see it one more time. There you go. And then I'm also going to see, I just want to look at that spray. Because where's that spray? Just because that spray I know does come with it as well. Where is it? Hold on here. All right, a little bit. There we go. Just do it this way. Probably makes more sense. There we go. And a little hard to get there. What's weird is the Emergence Hole is showing as the Gwen. Okay, so it wasn't just me. So there you go. That's the spray you get. So that way you kind of get a more of a complete look of what exactly you get from the bundle. So between the two of them. All right, now what I'll do next is I'll just swap Kait for the next character here. There you go. Excuse me, Rex Outfit, the winter orange, so you can get a better look. I do kind of like the hat. The hat leaks is a little bit different, but otherwise it is just a color palette swap. There you go there. And now what I will do is I will now go to Marcus, just so you can get a look at him next. So this is the default style. I'll just equip that first. So this is the default style I showed earlier. Now what we'll do is I want to take a look at this, yeah, the matte black, which is interesting because the way they presented was I had to play a match with them or something in order to get it, but I didn't need to. So interesting. And also, if you notice, there's a little better, this detailing on this matte black is a lot better because you see the Crimson Omen kind of has like the scratches, I believe, are more detailed. Okay, I guess it just brings it out more because there are scratches on the silver finish too. But for some reason, to me, it shows a little more. As well as the blue lights, I think, kind of stick out more as opposed to the default uniform. But yeah, it is a color palette swap, but this does look better. So I'm just going to equip this just so we can kind of see how he looks fully with this, because this is the one that really you wouldn't see in the store for some reason, even though they made it seem it was a requirement to play, but so be it. Then I'm going to put on the back bling. So here it is, the blackfish. It does, surprisingly, actually does go okay with it, with this back bling. But I'd use a different back bling for either of these outfits and characters, just because I feel they are so basic looking. All right, so I've already showed the breaker mace. So now what I will do is change it to the other harvesting tools. Here's the butcher cleaver. Again, very tinny, but I do like the fact that if you take a peek, it will actually show like a bit of a shine, a shimmer that kind of goes in every once in a while. But again, otherwise just basic sounding. Now I'm just going to swap this cleaver out and we will put in the thumper. There's a thumper. Not very thumper sounding though, is it? Because I certainly don't think so. So again, the harvesting tools definitely a very weak part of the bundle. The looks are so much better than the actual sounds, which is what I look for in the harvesting tool, as well as like there's the contrail as well. It's pretty weak to me. So that does it for those tools. And then finally, just to skiff one more time, you see in the locker. So yeah, that's what that looks like there. So that's those two sorted um, for those bundles. So like I stated, here in the item shop, as of here from December 7th and until they do the refresh again at 7 p.m. probably at least until December 8th. So there you go. Those are those bundles. So that's gonna do it for the Nerdy Gamer here for the Fortnite Delta 1. So you have the Kait Marcus Bundle and the Emergence Gear Bundle overview review. Um, I consider it a mixed bundle, personally. But as I showed, that matte black finish for the Marcus to me is I like, in my humble opinion, much better than the other one. The Kait Diaz one, I do like the alternate, the what they consider orange more so than the winter, but they do have both their matches, both back blinks though very disappointing, as well as the spray. And in terms of this Emergence Gear Bundle, obviously to highlight the Knife Tricks Emote and that Skiff, whereas the three harvesting tools are three kind of the weakest harvesting tool, or one of the three of the weaker harvesting tools that I've heard yet. So yeah, that's gonna do it. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in either of these bundles, what you think, and if you're intending on purchasing any of them. You can answer by dropping a comment on the video. Liking up the video would help me out a lot, be appreciated. Comment, subscribe, which is free, and share my video for my YouTube channel, Dirty with 2Rs Gamer, and have those bell notifications turned on. And I also do live stream on Twitch, which I'm doing here, and you may also please throw me a follow there as well, and join my live streams at the username Dirty with 2Rs _ Gamer. For super thanks, I would appreciate donations via my link to support my gaming costs, streams, and content creation. All right, later, and get your game on.